Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, Sorry about not giving you a fanfiction review or reaction last week. It was kind of my bad. I was just kind of really like doing work, like homework for school and stuff, and I kind of just lost track of time and forgot. So I'm gonna give you I'm going back to the On the Run fanfiction from Fairy Tale, and we are on chapter 9 right now. 9 chapters down, and well, actually, I shouldn't say that till the end, so we're gonna save it to the end. So let's start. On the Run, Chapter 9. To say that everyone in the room was shocked beyond belief was an understatement. Virgo, did you just say that Lucy is pregnant? Natsu stuttered. Before Virgo could answer, Lucy intervened. No one noticed that she had woken up. I'm pregnant? Lucy had tears streaming down her face. She was trembling. Natsu quickly rushed over to comfort her. Shh, Lucy, it's okay. I can't believe it either. Natsu was consoling her, rubbing her back. Natsu was trying to wrap his mind around becoming a father. Natsu, what are we going to do? Look at the mess we're in, Lucy exclaimed. Hey, don't worry. We are a team, all right? Sure, it's not the right time, but I'm not mad about it. I couldn't be more thrilled about you carrying our child. Think of it, think of this like this. You could have just said, think of it like this. That sounds a bit awkward with the way you said it. This child is the light at the end of this dark tunnel. I promise you that we will get through this together. Natsu had held conviction in his voice. And we will help you, Sting interrupted, with a grin on his face. Behind stood Rogue and Yukino, who both nodded their agreement. You could have said this in a couple ways. You could have said who both nodded their heads in agreement, or who both nodded in agreement. Just saying. Lucy, we will make sure that you and your baby are kept safe, the Spirit King promised. Is he still there? I didn't think he was still there. Natsu and Lucy were overwhelmed by all the support they had. They were grateful for all the friends they had during this whole ordeal. Back at the forest, Makarov and his team were waiting patiently for Natsu and Lucy. Makarov went on to tell the medicine woman and the dragon slayers what transpired at the guild that morning. The ad remover is not part of this fanfiction, by the way. She didn't include a bunch of ads into this fanfiction. Just want to make you know. Damn, it's worse than we thought, Gachil solemnly said. Relax, my son. There is a way out of this. A way should be 2 words. But it won't be easy. Makarov received curious looks from everyone. At that moment, a bright light blinded them all. Once the light faded, they were met with Lucy, Natsu, Loki, Sting, Rogue, and Yukino. They were not expecting so many people. What's going on? Dean intervened. Lucy went on to explain that Sabretooth was lending their help in the situation. The Spirit King was all hands on deck. Loki went on to say that Crux will be arriving shortly to help with the cure. While they were working out the technicalities, Natsu decided to interrupt. Everyone decided to know the change of events. Everyone, there's something Lucy and I need to share with you. We're expecting, Natsu smiled. The expecting couple were met with silence. Natsu-san? Lucy-san is pregnant? Wendy blushed. Makarov's face was unreadable. Everyone was nervous. Suddenly a grin so wide broke out. Ah, 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 ah. I'm so happy to see little Rugrats running again. Congratulations! Natsu and Lucy let out sighs of relief at Master's approval. Who knew he had it in you, Flame Brain? Adil patted him on the back. Loxus nodded in approval. Although this does change things, given the severity of the situation, we need to make arrangements to assure both your safety. Oh, both of your safeties, like the babies too? Makarov's tone took a stern one. He's right, Loxus said. I'm sorry, my child, but Lucy needs to be kept safe, and Natsu, you're the only one best suited for her protection, Makarov went on. Oh, yeah, she is my mate. Natsu scoffed. He already knew what Makarov was saying. That's why it pains me to do this. I need to send you into hiding. You're both in danger. If Lisanna finds out about this, there is no telling what she will do. We don't know to what lengths she will go to, Makarov went on. Natsu reluctantly agreed. He wanted to stay and fight, but he knew that his priority was to protect Lucy and their unborn child. Makarov made arrangements with Sting to protect the couple. Makarov had a safe house that no one knew about near the Sabretooth Guild. He gave Lucy and Natsu money to tide them over until it was safe to come back. Much to his chagrin, he had to remove their guild marks. He also explained how they needed to keep a low profile and avoid going into the city or any towns in fear of getting recognized. Keep this safe. This will be the only way we can keep in touch. Don't worry, no one can trace the calls. Loxus gave Natsu a communication lacrima. Natsu was grateful for the help. Makarov also instructed Wendy and Charlotte to accompany them. Carla. I only know her as Carla. It's weird to hear like see it read like this. This way, Wendy could help with any complications Lucy might experience with her pregnancy. Once they shared their bittersweet goodbyes, Natsu and his team were on their way. Please be safe. Makarov looked up in the sky. The trek to the safe house only lasted about 2 days. The Dragon Slayers took the opportunity to talk about security measures while Yukino and Wendy were trying to lift Lucy's spirits. She had been down since leaving. She really didn't want to leave everyone behind, but she had no choice. Inwardly, she promised she would do whatever it took to protect her child. She absent-mindedly rubbed her abdomen. Once they arrived at their secret location, they were baffled to see there was no house. Sting chanted something and the house appeared. Makarov told me that the house is shrouded by a protection spell. No one can see it, but once inside, you can see everything. No one is the wiser, Sting explained. They all walked in, and they were surprised at what they saw. The house was furnished, the kitchen cupboards were stocked with food. It's as if Makarov took arrangements to stock up the house before they got there. Natsu found a letter at the dining table and went on to read it. Makarov requested that Loki have one of the spirits to stock up the place with necessities. The letter went on to explain that there was a safe hidden in the fireplace. Inside, they found an emergency stash of money and other necessities. They all decided to look around the house. They walked up the stairs to find their bedrooms. Wendy and Carla found theirs, while Natsu, Lucy, and Happy went on to look for theirs. The bedrooms were furnished and the dressers were full of clothes. Virgo even set up the baby's room. Natsu and Lucy were in awe about how well the room was decorated. Everything from the crib to the change table was set up. There were stuffed animals in the corner, and the walks were decorated with stars. Natsu wrapped his arms around Lucy and nuzzled her hair. Lucy leaned in to the welcoming heat his body was emanating. I can sense your stress. Relax. Everything will be okay, Natsu whispered. I wasn't whispering, but just imagine Natsu was whispering. She turned around in his arms and kissed him. They decided to meet up with the others downstairs. Lucy offered to cook something up for them. They had a lovely time. They exchanged stories and they laughed, and they all enjoyed Lucy's cooking. Once the evening was over, the saber-toothed dragon slayers and Yukino bid their farewells. Stinging Rogue and Yukino promised to visit them daily to make sure that they were holding up well. Once they finished washing the dishes, they all headed upstairs to clean up. Wendy and Carla headed to their room. Happy went with them. He wanted to give Natsu and Lucy some privacy. After what transpired, the couple needed to spend some time alone together. Natsu and Lucy retired to their bedroom. Once in bed, Natsu pulled Lucy to him and wrapped his arms around her. Her scent always calmed him. Now that he figured out why her scent changed, he basked in it. Her new scent was that of their child. You know what? He absent-mindedly said. What? She looked up to him. Despite everything that's happened, I'm happy. Natsu went on to explain that he was looking forward to being a father. This author always seems to do this. Like, I'm not really trying to be, like, aggressive here, but, like, the author always seems to go, if they don't want to write more dialogue, always say, oh, they went on to explain this. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing at all, but, like, I think in this chapter it's been used, like, 3 or 4 times. Like, it wouldn't hurt to, like, have a little more dialogue here and there. Lucy agreed with him. She was looking forward to this new life. She just hoped that they could get back to Fairy Tale soon. And so that was chapter 9. I want to give 2 fanfiction reactions this week. I'm gonna think about what to do for it. Because by the time I'm recording this, like, it's like 12:50 in the morning, and like I usually post the videos like 2 to 3 in the afternoon. So Mondays I usually have like one in a few series, but I usually just have fanfiction reviews or reactions on Fridays, and I'm not sure what to do with this. If you see it on Monday, it's probably because I decided I'll give you one on Monday and one on Friday. And like, if you don't see it on Monday, I decided to, like, I'll just put it on Friday, and I'll keep just doing fanfiction reviews every Friday. So with that out of the way, if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And remember to stay beautiful, because I'm most certainly not going to do that for you.